She's like, no! I'm like, Mary, my manager is asking me why I'm still here because I should have been gone an hour ago. Like, I'm going to turn the lights off. Mind you, this lady at a different location had gotten left in the gym after close, after dark, while all the doors were locked and no one was there. Because she would just be in the locker room not telling anyone she was there and hiding so that we wouldn't tell her to leave. Like, what? All right, so finally I'm over it. I turn off the lights and I hear her screaming bloody murder, like someone had just taken her cat and fried it up. She really screams out to me, I'm naked, turn the lights back on. I'm like, Mary, you should not still be naked. Like, it has been an hour. At this point, she's telling me to turn the lights back on so she can find her clothes. So I tell her, you got 2 seconds, I've turned the lights back on. So I turn them back on, and then I turn them back off. Did you find your clothes? Okay. She runs out of the locker room up to me at the front desk, butt naked. And she starts screaming at me, and I'm like looking at her, and I go, what are you doing? Why are you butt naked out here? She's like cursing me out, and then finally starts trying to come behind the counter like she's about to try to like get with me. I'm like, Mary, I'm calling the police. And she's like, and runs out to her car, butt naked, drives away. Obviously, in this situation, I ban her from the gym. But at the gym I work at, it's all franchises. So like bans in one part of the franchise doesn't equal a ban in a different franchise. So she goes to the different franchise. To this day, she's still naked, Mary. She still goes around traumatizing gym employees. Literally hear about it still to this day from people that work at gyms that I used to work at. She's really learned how to finesse the system. I don't know how she's allowed in any gyms or like in public.
Okay, get ready with me while I tell you a funny story from grade 9 that I just thought of. Okay, so my stepsister and I are the same age. So this was in grade 9, and we used to do this thing called Wild Wednesday. I could not tell you why we named it that, but basically we would just stay up super late and we stole our parents' alcohol. It's her mom and my dad that are together, and they're both pretty strict, so I guess we wanted to rebel in some way. Okay, to start off, we weren't allowed Snapchat until grade 12, but we ended up getting it earlier because we, did anyway, but we had it in grade 9, and we hid it. Like, we log out of our phone and delete the app every time we weren't on it. We also weren't allowed our phones in our room overnight until grade 12, so we had our phones downstairs, and we'd have to put it there at a certain time every night. We also share a room, so we would wait up until both of our parents went to bed, and then we would sneak down and steal our phones, simply because we wanted to Snapchat boys and be like, oh my god, we're drinking on a Wednesday night, and like we're so hungover. So that's what we did. We literally went downstairs. We snuck downstairs. One of us, we have a dog, a black lab, so one of us would hold our dog so that he wouldn't go crazy as if someone's breaking in. I'm pretty sure I was the one that held our dog, and then she stole a bottle of gin from their cabinet and poured it in 2 glasses. But obviously we don't know anything about alcohol. So we have a pretty large glass, and she pretty much filled like 3/4 of the glass with gin. And we're like, yeah, that should be good. So yeah, then we run up back to our room and we start drinking it. But I'm like, I can't. Like, this tastes like literal nail polish remover. I just wasted it down the drain, and it's probably expensive. The worst part is that we were like, okay, well, we can just pretend to be drunk. So we were like Snapchatting these boys, pretending to be like drunk out of our mind. Then the next day when we went to school, she pretended to be hungover with like a hoodie on, being like, yeah, I'm so hungover. And I was like, I don't get hungover. That's what I said to everyone, which I actually don't, but how would I know? I didn't even drink any alcohol. Yeah,